So I had a genuine issue on Sorare where I was unable to deposit Ethereum through my Trust wallet, through Sorare's Wallet Connect, so I thought I'd check the Discord and see if anyone's having the same problem. Now, no one replied directly to me, but a few hours later I did get a DM from James Franklin, who apparently had been assigned to help me from Sorare. It's very kind of them. But the only issue is, I've never seen this James Franklin post anything in the Discord ever, and I checked online and there's no history of a James Franklin working for Sorare, so I had to let James know. I'm not really sure what he's on about. But you know, he seemed interested in my problem, so I thought, yeah, why not hear him out and see what he's got to say. So I let James know my problem, and then he replied with a bunch of big words: validate, resync, firmware server, authentication bridge. All seems like really high-tech stuff, so clearly he must know what he's on about and he must be the real deal. So I had no choice but to keep working with this man, because clearly he is an expert in the field of cryptocurrency. And you know, he ensured me the site I'll be going on is encrypted and secure, and the bot will do everything for me. So yeah, you know what, that sounds amazing. The only thing is, I'm not going to click that link, James. I was ready to drop it there and go on. Obviously I wouldn't put anything into that site, but James wanted me to let him know when I was ready for the next step in our relationship. So I went away for a few minutes, had a drink, played a game of chess. Shit. Which I lost. And then I let James know I was ready to get this party rolling, you know, really get things moving. But James did not appreciate that. He's a professional man. He isn't here to party. He's not here to make jokes. He is here to fix my problem. So I thought, you know what? I'm sorry about that, James. Let's move on and let's get to this next step. Now, these validation sites, they've been around for a while. It's a type of scam where they get you to go on, enter some details, put in your 12 recovery phrases. So I sort of knew what the gist of this was. So I sort of blanked it a bit from here and told him I've done the resync and I've entered my 12 phrases, but my Wallet Connect is still not registering. And obviously James can't see my details on his website, so he asked me to do it again. So maybe there was an error. Can I send James the phrases, I asked him? You know, it'd make it easier for all of us. But James is an honest man, and this really improved my trust in him. He ensured me never to give anyone my phrases, not him, not anyone, and that really revalidated my trust in this man, that he is trying to fix my problem. But unfortunately, it wasn't working, so I had to let him know, this is not working out for us, James, we'll go our separate ways, but thanks for your assistance. But James wasn't ready to let it die here, so he said, send me the phrases, I'll do it from our end of the database. Which is a big U-turn, you know, considering exactly 1 minute earlier, James told me never to give anyone my phrases, not even him. But now a minute later, he wants me to send him my phrases? Wow, we must have built a lot of trust in that last minute, and you know what? We have. I am more than willing to send James my phrases, so, you know, clearly he's an expert at this, knows what he's doing, he's a trustworthy man, why wouldn't I? So I went and got my 12 phrases. Why don't you go and suck a fat dick, James? You mug. And you know, I never did hear from James again after that. I'm assuming everything with my account will be back to normal very soon, so yeah, I just want to say, James Franklin, really good guy, would recommend him to anyone. Definitely not a scammer, 100% not a scammer, you know, really good, hard-working, honest man. So anyone watching this, please like, subscribe and comment to ensure that James Franklin, my good friend, gets 10 years of good luck, because he deserves it. He's a really good guy.